Taylor, congratulations on the new season.
Thank you so much, Eric. So good to be here with you.
Yeah. Before we jump in, obviously, we heard the sad news about Jeremy. Have you had any opportunity to speak to him since his accident?
A little bit, yeah. And all I know is that all the news coming out of his camp is really positive. So we're so grateful, and I know that the thoughts and prayers are being really well received. Yeah, it's great to see everybody coming together and rooting for him. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about your work with him on the season. What was it? What will you remember most about working with Jeremy this on this season of the show?
I just love the dynamic that he and I have, that our characters have. Originally when we met in season one, it didn't take long for us to just kind of fall in as brothers. We had about a 15-20 minute conversation. Hey, how you doing? Oh, good. I'm into this, I'm into that. And then all of a sudden it's like, brother, I love you. And that's just a testament to his professionalism, and I'm just so grateful that I get to create with an actor of his caliber.
Yeah. Now, your character, there's it's a dark show, and this goes to some really dark places. Your character, how do you get into the mindset of playing this guy?
Well, just like any character, you take the script, you take the text, you break it down, you break down the backstory, and really, it's not hard to get into the mindset when you really are, have to, when you're really put into these situations to make it happen. I mean, it's pretty easily it's easy to imagine what it would be like. But again, I try to craft most characters, or the characters that I have, with imagination, but you also got to personalize it, because you have to feel it cellularly in order to produce the most amount of truth, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Now, what scene for you working on this season will be the most memorable looking back on it?
Gosh, there was so much. I mean, this season, Kyle goes on such a wild ride. He is just running and gunning, full of pain and shame from the prison riots, and he's really looking for redemption. At the same time, examining his trauma. So the behavior that Kyle exhibits because of those weighing things that are going on with them, it's very questionable. It was just, I can't really pinpoint one favorite scene I had, because the entire season two is such a wild ride for him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, when you're playing this guy, do you try to identify with different aspects of his personality to make it more real? What's your process?
Well, there are certain things that Kyle has gone through that I've actually gone through personally. There are some family traumas that I've gone through personally, so I'm no stranger to feeling, knowing what it feels like emotionally to go through some of the things that Kyle has to go through. There's a lot of similarities, between, or there's a lot of things that I've already said that there's a lot of things that Kyle goes through that I've gone through, or know somebody who's gone through. And when you are a actor, an examiner of life, and I'm an examiner of people. I see what they go through. I see, how people behave. I study behavior. And then that's almost without sounding too sadistic. I mean, that's almost the fun of bringing it in to the characters. Like, okay, all this work that I've done, how I just view the world, how I view people, the things that I've seen, examples, like I pull it all together and I bring it in to the character.
Yeah, it really seems like you've captured some element of the character that really resonates, and
you have to, and you have to go there. You have to be vulnerable. You can't be scared to, in some of those things you have to imagine. I mean, some of those things that, like being stuck underground at a prison riot, I mean, I that's never happened to me. I'm not a detective who's been stuck underground in a prison riot with a baby on the way. But I do know that where there was, there was an option to kind of play that scene as the very cool guy, or, the guy who has his shit together, like, and not be completely vulnerable. I know that that would have been, fake. And so I just really went there. I mean, I was really scared. I was really, you know, trying hard to feel that fear. And, you know, you put it all together and you let it rip and you hope it gets edited together. Right. And, sure enough, I think it did. And, I'm grateful for that. And again, that's the testament to the producers, the writers, Taylor, everybody.
Taylor, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. I'm enjoying watching season 2 and can't wait to get to the rest of it.
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.